Once again, I need to introduce myself again. Ambassador Prince Auctioneer Adeleke from Ilaunago, Omorogunlela, Adesoji, Aderemi, Yeah, this is not my, I think this is my fourth party that I've been the chairman. If you will recall, 2003 or 2002, I was the state chairman Justice Party. Then, after the dissolution, I joined United Democratic Party, chairman. And simultaneously, when they asked me that I should move to the national level as national publicity secretary of that party, I said no, I don't want to live for soon. My leader, Adeleke, was the governor then. I cannot leave him. Now said, I can only accept with one condition, if I can do it simultaneously. My leader, highly respected Barrister Godwin Okoye, was national leader, and the National One Committee, they changed the constitution by saying you can hold 3 positions if you can do it. So then, during our convention in Owerri, Imo State, I was unanimously elected as National Public Secretary of that party. Then, after that, I joined African People's Alliance. That one, I got it for one of our followers, Mr. Banji. So he's a graduate, but there is no job. So he managed to get Tambulo, he was driving it. And our colleagues in politics, they went to my national chairman, Elijah Sifa, that the person I gave it to happens to be a taxi driver. They went in the morning, and he now called me, Masilo, this man, what is his job? I said, it was great, but there was no job. So he was managing his own of his own. He said they wanted to give him money, but he didn't want to offend me. They want to get that party now, and he won't give them with what condition? If I can accept to be the chairman of that party, African People's Alliance. And I said, I like that. Thinking that I will ask my followers to become UDP chairman. But well, he disagreed because he went along to go, he went out behind to go and contact some people. And the first chairman of APA, because I first of all got it for our colleagues that we work with Adeleke there. Then he gave me some number, but it was failure. The person that he contacted there is now a ballet at Ayedon, one of the community area in Okene, there, Assis Agbola Obasanjo. So the reason why when I joined this party, this is a very unique party. You cannot use money. I'm telling you, more yet, free medical services, low cost in houses for our fathers there. So that won't stand me out. Apart from, even with beyond any manifestos, then there's other things that very germane. You know, before the colonial administration, our fathers, all my fathers, my blood, all royal fathers are my blood, I'm their children. A reputable praise from Okomaruling House, Obalugo's compound, the Launago. They are the governor, they are the president of their different domain. And there are ways of the way they administered since then, before the colonial came. It was during our Chief Bola Baba, I respected, the father of Yorubas, after Odua, Chief Jeremiah Oyeni Obafemi Awolowo Onko Mamadi Deolu. And he was the one who changed, I have documents here, the way they were administering their domain then, by way of forming local government administration. They now took power from there. And it led to crisis. Late Barrister Bode Thomas and Alaafin Oyo, the father of the previous Alaafin of Oyo, Adeyemi, Baba Adeyemi the second. He was disposed purposely because of that. You understand me? So I'm going to make use of all these royal fathers and Agba Osun under their different professions. We have engineers, we have professional medical level, we have educationists like Professor Chief Oluremi Aina, Asiwaju of Otan-Igbaju. In terms of education, my father is there. He is an administrator, an accountant, British Petroleum, before they changed it to African Petroleum. Asiwaju of Otan-Igbaju. Chief Karim Adebisi Akande, in the area of political administration. But security happens to be the very important thing, and that was the agenda number one. Security of lives and properties. Then we are going to form different committees. That is my mission and what I will tell my grandfathers and our leaders, our also, that we are going to set up different administrations. Security administrations is going to be head by highly respected Lieutenant General Alani Akenade from Ife North. He fought Biafra War. Even he conquered them. Baba Basanjo was not the one that conquered. Baba Alani Akenade and his team with others, colleagues, they conquered. But Baba Basanjo was very clever. He took them to Goan. It was on record. So he's going to head security aspects of it. Then agriculture and food security. I remember vividly, even the economy of Western region based on agriculture. There was Adeleke surge in Ife. I was born in Ife. Lagiri. Junction, the early junction. Then they invest on the farmers. Farmers will move their product, they will transport it. I remember vividly Baba Mayowa, Masco, happened to be a transporter. They were using his vehicle there before it became a motor dealer. He was a trader at Adeleke Street, opposite old, we call it old garage now. Garage is Ale, where my father, that aspect area, we are going to revive the way Chief Obawolowo works then. You will remember the first plane that crashed in Nigeria, Babawa Kolonko from Kemo, Urimolusi of Ijabubo, was inside. It was part of entourage that went abroad to decide the new price of cocoa. We are going to go back to the farm, but it's going to be a mechanized one. That is youth. We are going to make sure that we send them to China and some areas that our leaders who have traveled over the world, we have professional agri, we will take them to go and train them how to use mechanized farming. They are on social medias. You see them, some, they will be driving it, cultivating, planting, harvesting. And there are some, they will be using their hand like this to cultivate. So that is area of agriculture. Women and youth development. I've talked of youth. And anybody that is taking care of youth, we have taken care of women. Because they are their children. Our mother, if you play, although our fathers, they try, we tried. But when we say, whom do you love? A majority of us will mention our mother. So we are not going to take care of our mother, our women. Now, good roads, adequate water, power and health facilities. This government tried, previous government tried, according to their own capacity. I'm going to build the continuity of it. Then on earth, we are going to improve. Our PhDs they are not enough. Although each ward they have one. I will make sure that during my tenure, for the first 4 years, each ward We will reconstruct. They are rehabilitating previous government. We will reconstruct new PHCs. Then our general hospitals. We make sure that we get adequate facilities to meet the standard of what Lautech is now. So good enough. We have University of SRC services. We'll be able to any of their products. We're able to work for us, and their professors, they will do research for us. It will be very easy for my Baba Kande to do that. Now, jobs and empowerment opportunity for everyone. There are some, they are adults, they have graduated, there's no job. What we are going to do with education. Baba Kande established technical colleges to 9 federal constituencies. The admission that came in, they said they don't want it. I mean that Baba Kande was on the second time. He will have established it so that no government can crash it again. I will start that one again. And good enough, my father, adopted father, not just like my father, blood father, behaved like that. Professor Luaina was an expert. He was the first secretary of NATEC, Benin, and he did it perfectly. Yeah? He's going to assist us. Although generally on education, it's going to chairman the committee on education for some. Our royal fathers, they be giving. They too, we are knowledgeable. I mean, in the area of educations, there is nobody that's not knowledgeable. But in the area of educations, we have, they are all advised in Osun now, they are educated. In their chosen professions, we put them as member of the committee, as father, to point their eagle eyes on whatever they are doing. Now, honesty, transparency, and accountability of revenues, yes. I will make sure that, and people can trust me for that. I happen to be the chairman of the Interparty Advisory Council. I will never sit anybody. I delivered, total. I challenge all politicians who can say no to what I'm saying. Kudos to Honorable Toye Akinola. When some people are blackmailing me, we are on different sections there. When we were now joining together during local government election, headed by Barrister Azim, yes, we joined together. And I now explain to them, please, my friend, Dr. Midiji, Alayandi, and some others, I was said it. Said Labour State Chairman too, Engineer Adesoji, they were there. And I said, when they give us one or two things, because in politics, appreciation, I mean, of course, in monetary aspect. No. Yes, if you are good for me, I need you to do favor. Those who cannot do favor, they cannot get followers. I'm telling you, that is politics. I don't tell lie. Now, I used to give you money. When we are distributing it, they will see there was one money that I refunded. I won't mention. So, kudos to Honorable Toye Akinola and Zelebo. They say, all what you are saying about Masilo, he was challenging you. You can't dispute it. Yes. Whatever belongs to you, I will deliver it. There was something I delivered for somebody. He wanted to give me something out of it. I said, I've collected my own. I don't tell her. But if I mention his name, you not like it, I will have mentioned. I'm a bold man. I stand by my word. So this transparency, I will make sure that I'm publishing all the revenue accrued in Osun State weekly through Commissioner for Information, with calculations being given to us with the Cathedral and Minister of Finance. For the 4 months, for the 4 weeks, then the national revenue, although they are publishing it, and they will be able to explain how we are spending it. That one will make me stand as a unique person. Now, low-cost housing. Okeonti, there was a low-cost housing built by late General Sagari. When we are going to Ilisa, a low-cost housing built by my Baba, the Chief Bola Ige. We are going to do that. And the civil servants will do their own. They are entitled to car loan, housing loan, will do their own separately. But you are not civil servant. You too, you deserve it. You understand me? And I will make sure that we cannot use influence. If it is 10 and you have interest, Abi, when you are able, we can, maybe if it's 10, we get about 20 people that can afford the conditions. We are going on ballot paper. It depends on law. Okay. Anybody that picks, we take the first 10. The other people 10. When we build another one, we will still give it to them. So stand, let me stand. Then local government autonomy. Although they are fully now, it was constitution, but we can still see some governors that they are. What Baba, our president, which I believe he will win the second term. I believe by the fire of God in Osun State we are going to vote a mass for him with only one condition. I will measure it. Ambo, Imale, that is accord. ADC, they are the major contestant that they have money for this. If they don't have money, they don't have my personality. Apart from being, it was when they gave them, when they were, okay, Commissioner of Finance, Ambo, he was given finance. That's when people knows him. Abi? Our governor, when he became governor, although they may know him a little bit in his family because they are very rich and they are spenders, and they are very generous. Then, my brother, Najim, it was when he became, although he was a councillor in Ijibo, it was when he became that people know him. People know me without even being given, I've never get any appointments. So popular in the area of socialism, dressing, utterances, and orator. Generosity in the little I have. And a little bit sharp, clever, accessible. So these are the things I will make sure that local government autonomy, we implement it to the letter.
Yes, I could see that you have some beautiful programs and I gave you time to reel out all the manifestos.
Yes, I appreciate it.
So I've never interjected you.
Yes, I appreciate for that.
So I want to ask this. If you have a good manifesto like this, and the politics has been monetized.
Yes.
And to get to the nooks and crannies of the state, because Osun is a little big state.
But compatible.
But compatible with about 9 big cities.
Yes.
You need money.
Yes.
How do you intend to fund this campaign to get to the grassroots all around?
Thanks so much. I made many things. If all the money ADC spent, Accord spent, APC, these are three that they have money, they have resources, they have supporters. If I get to 1/4 of the money each of them are spent now up to this moment, I win this election. I don't need to give you money before you do, because you know that where Masilo is very accessible. Let me tell you the feeling of Masilo. M is for modest, A for accessible. Wherever I am, whatever I'm doing, I'm trying to be modest. In my attitude. Now, accessibility, wherever I hear, people must have access to me. Socialism, some historia, the divine civilization, is the art of living together peacefully, either in a small group or large group. Aristotle, William Batutas, and other historians. Abi, we are civilized in Osun. Before, not now. And I will tell you, socialism or civilization is part of dressing, but aspect of it is peace. There is no more peace in Osun State. killing each other, snatching of ballot paper. For what? I want you to kill somebody over there. So, I is for integrity, and that was what I referred to when I mentioned my friend Honorable Toye Akinola and the Z Label chairman, Engineer Adesoji. Dream absentia, they challenge them. And I've worked at tender age of 21 with my ND, about late Prince Adeleke Baba. I used to take his money home, bring it back. If money cannot, at my age, if youth age cannot push me to embezzle or to run away with his money, what else again? I'm telling you, Bola Ige and Governor Adesoji, they knew that if they send me, we are very close, with money to go and do something, I return change to them. I want them to challenge me. Oga Adesoji, he said one thing, he said, you return my money, you return money. This is what I did for Asiwaju when I was DG campaign. He did, Asiwaju when he entered, he didn't believe that, he didn't even expect any money again, with joy. And he returned the money and said, this is the money that he returned. He now told me that, he now asked him to give him 1 million out of it. He said, what do you want to do it for? He said, not for me, I want to give it to those who work with me. Kudos to him. Ogbeni, Ralph, and when he was governor, that was when the peace arrived, when the state was established in Osun State. Before my brother, you know what happened now? Snatch of ballot paper until one commissioner, Muronike, when he met all, he said there won't be snatch of paper. And by that time we had Egbedore, House of Assembly, Awolola. That was between AC and PDP then. And to go with me, he did it. No snatch of ballot paper. They have their ways. They said that they rig it. Don't tell me that. Those who have more people, more voters, more supporters, they are the people who have opportunity to rig. Why can't you do that? No snatch of ballot paper. I wrote a letter of recommendation on praising Moronike to IG. In which they replied me and they acknowledged. He too, he called me, he appreciated me. That's my life. So,
the issue of
how I'm going to get money. That's why I said there's no money. I'm doing the little I can do. I said my motto is one with God. Those who wish that I can do better, yes, they should go and vote for me. I don't have money for investment.
You are doing advocacy and campaign through the media.
Yes. But I will roll out my posters on the 1st of August. Within a week, and people will see. Those who can vote for me, they can vote for me. Also, people know those who are going to vote for. We don't need to fight. I'm a prince. 25 people can contest. Only one way.
Become the Oba.
And whoever becomes the Oba, you have to support him. Because it wasn't by his might or by his making. It was the handiwork of God. Although, even at all, as we are saying it now, that they are using political influence, God have assigned that you are going to be Oba. That was the main reason why you have opportunity to move with the government. That's all. But I'm contesting because it is my right. It is my father's right. That will be on record. The father of this president, he contested, he failed. Before he died. He married my mother now. I happen to be the father from where we are to heaven. So if they say, they ask Onagon that he should bring who is going to represent his mother's father, I, my humble self, Prince Adesoji, Adeleke Masilo Adeleke, Omogbadaji Teru, Leobadogbo, Okejigbo, Omawaneta Sakma, Okoma ruling house, Imini Kuselomi.
Thank God. Let's move to another question, and we are getting closer to end the interview. We look at the spate of violence. What would be your advice? This killing, attacking.
That was the reason why I said.
Just because.
Yeah, I said we don't behave as a civilized person again. But I want you to know.
How could you be killing another person?
I want you to know.
For political interest.
I was with somebody. I didn't remember the name yesterday when I was at Fresh, but I mentioned it. He won't like me to mention his name. He was addressing some people, and we are with him. He came from Ife. He said, "You too." That's what I used to tell people. Don't go and fight. He was addressing people. He was an accord man. He was in government. No, yes. They don't like me to mention his name. He said, "Don't fight. This governor don't know that he will become the governor. You too, you can become the governor of Osun tomorrow now." I said it yesterday. There was a rich man here. When they interviewed him on television like this, he said, "Baba, one that question, very irritating."
Yes.
Although Baba said it was lie, because some people collided against him, which normally happens too.
Of course.
The way you are dressing to match with wash to match, some people will be saying that they are not happy the way they will hate you because of your dressing.
Of course.
Because that Baba was excelling, according to what he said.
Yeah.
He wasn't there. But asking that question, asking him that question, it was what happened. Because he can arrest that person.
Of course.
That language shall never happen to me. So these people, those who are miming killing, when their time comes, they will go to their record. So my advice to them and to our parents is to educate our people. Education is broad. When you are learning mechanic, education. Abi?
Of course.
So they should educate their words, their children, that they shouldn't do that. And any father, any mother that is children involved there, that father, that mother is a bastard of Yoruba. Ọmọ àlè Yorùbá ni bàbá òun àti ìyá òun tí ọmọ ẹ lọ ń ṣe báyẹn torí wọn ò tẹ̀lé ẹtò pé ọmọlúàbí ni Odùduwà àtàwọn ọmọ ẹ̀. So that's my advice to them. But only God can change it. All these politicians, I said it and I'm still repeating it. They have in US, they have other place to go. If I'm leaving Osogbo, I'm going to my town Ila. So why should I not make sure that Osun State we are all in peace? Election is free, fair, credible. I submitted a letter to INEC on behalf of myself as a candidate and on behalf of my party, that those people that they went to gather to go and do whatever they want to do. What? It is between two of them, that is APC and the Accord. But they should consider we other actors, governorship candidates and the parties, that they should give us the comprehensive list, how they are going to transport, and the type of vehicle that is going to transport the vehicle. Because we learned in every rumor there must be element of truth, that they want to hijack, they are using URTW vehicles. They want to hijack vehicles that are containing logistics and all the people, equipment they wanted to use, because we used to go and collect it at the central bank. So that was my message to them now. One, we voters, we must do what we did for Adesoji in 2014 when he contested with President then, President Jonathan. Although he was the president, but they wanted to use for the power for Otumba Omisori, Christo. We stood ground. I was one of them. We monitor our votes. And before even they refused to announce the winner, I led the group of politicians, something like that. They must announce here. Whoever, I said it, whoever have any cases should go to court. This to 2018, when Adeleke contested, I said, whoever have grievances should go to court. I was one who showed Adeleke, because I thought somebody said it's not serious. How can we entrust him with this economy? But he proved me wrong. He performed. Not only in Osogbo. Then they had me question yesterday that he went to go and do more things in Ede. Tamba fún wèrè lọ́kọ́. Èmi gan ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ jù bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n máa ṣe ju tó ṣe lọ nígbà tí Somali máa ṣe ju tó ṣe lọ sílà mo bá lọ opportunity. Bó bá dẹ́pọ̀ ńlọ náà ni yóò wọlé kò sí babẹ́ ní tó lè yẹ. But èmi gbà kí èmi lọ́lọ́run ni wọlé o.